Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Well, Nell Mangle saw what she saw in the tea leaves, and then I asked Madge if it was true.
If what were true?
That you were uncontrollable with women.
And?
She said it was.
You.
Harold, it was a joke. I didn't expect Eileen to believe him, did I? I mean, anyway, it's absurd. You were Casanova. Oh.
Even if it were a joke, Madge, it was one in very poor taste. And despite what you may have thought, a lot of people have taken it very seriously. I have been asked to leave the church choir because the female choristers were terrified of me. Of me! A man who has tried to run his whole life. I have never been disappointed in anyone than I am of you right now, Madge. I intended to run the culprit to the ground. Yes.
You promised you wouldn't say anything.
He was so angry.
Yes, I'll have to talk to him later when he's calmed down. If he ever does.
Come in. Oh, Lucy, love your hairstyle. It was a welcome home gift from Scott. Got good taste, hasn't he? Terrific. I must get one for myself. Did it make you look different? Just see the look on Des's face.
Oh, I saw his car parked outside earlier.
Yes, he dropped in for lunch. Come through, I'll make us a cuppa. Can I see Jamie? Oh, he must have grown heaps. He's asleep in the nursery. Just make sure you don't wake him. My wig might give him a fright. He's used to just about anything in this house. She's certainly bounced back.
Yes. But she wasn't too happy when he found out that Jim had to go to America.
He told Des about the trouble over there. I hope he can sort it out.
Yes, so do I. Those American damages suits can run into hundreds and thousands of dollars. Jim could literally lose everything.
Oh, Helen, that's terrible.
Oh, let's hope it won't come to that.
It can be a rough old world, can't it?
Problems?
Just one. My father.
Oh, has he been in touch?
According to my mother, he's dying.
Oh, Daphne. Okay.
I didn't know whether to believe her at first. I thought it might be some line that he'd fed her so as I'd feel sorry for him when I found out.
Why would he do that?
To get access to Jamie. You know how desperately he wanted our baby to be a boy.
But surely he wouldn't lie about a thing like that.
You don't know my father. And come to think of it, neither do I. Maybe I'm making him out to be a bigger monster than he really is.
Oh, I doubt if anyone would lie about being terminally ill.
No, you're probably right. I just don't know how I feel, Helen. I've never been close to him.
Is there still a chance to fix that before it's too late?
I don't know. He's never loved me, so it wouldn't matter to him anyway.
You felt much the same way about your mother, didn't you? But then you were able to establish a good relationship with her before she left.
Yes, but she's changed. Dad hasn't.
And knowing that you're dying can alter a person. Don't you think you should at least find out?
Are you sure you wouldn't like dessert? It's apple crumble. I made it myself.
No, thanks. I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, that's the problem with people today. Rush, rush, rush. No time to sit and relax. Have the dessert. It'll do you good.
I'll just take the bill, thanks, Mrs. Clarke.
Here. Why? What's happened?
He knows everything.
You didn't mention me. Well, I had no choice. I had to explain what I'd done. Typical. Trying to worm your way out. I was not. I had to explain how the whole thing started, and like it or not, it started with you, Nell.
I
do hope that you're not going to try to blame me for the unfortunate gossip that's been going around. I never said anything about you to anyone.
You deny reading in your tea leaves that I was some sort of half man, half beast?
That's what the tea leaves showed me. A satyr. I can't be held responsible for what the tea leaves say.
Of course you can, you stupid woman! The leaves may not lie, but I'm sure you're not beyond a little fabrication. I warned you that this tea leaf nonsense would only cause trouble. I just didn't realize that I'd be the one bearing the brunt of it.
Oh, Mr. Bishop, I'm sure you're making far too much of the whole thing.
Yes, and I'm sure you wouldn't take this attitude if it were your reputation in ruins. You two and Madge Ramsay are like the witches from Macbeth. You dabble and dabble and you've caused me nothing but trouble. Your behavior is unforgivable. I find it impossible to have anything to do with all three of you. The lunch hour rushes are over, Eileen. You may look after the shop from now. I won't be coming back, and may I suggest, Mrs. Mangle, that you look for a new boarder? I'm moving out this afternoon.
But surely, Mr. Bishop, we can work something out without you doing something drastic.
I've said all I'm going to say. Good afternoon.
Why didn't you keep your big mouth shut?
It's like the one Ruth gave Lucy.
My father gave it to me when I was very little. I think I can remember the actual moment, but I'm not sure.
Daphne, what do you think you remember?
Being tucked up all warm and cosy in bed. The door opened and Dad came in. Gave me a hug and a kiss. And he put this on my bedside table and opened the lid. I'd never seen anything like it before. I watched that ballerina until I fell asleep. But of course it mightn't have happened that way at all. Maybe that's the way I wished it had.
But you do recall your father hugging and kissing you goodnight?
I think so.
Then there must have been a time when he loved you.
Perhaps before the accident.
What accident?
I only found out about it recently when my mother told me. Dad desperately wanted a son. And Mum was pregnant. Apparently one day I ran away from her in a park. She chased me. And she slipped over. The baby was born prematurely. It was a boy. And he died. Dad's always held me responsible for his death.
Oh, it doesn't make sense to blame a child for that.
Whether it makes sense or not, he did.
Yes. Well, I know of women who've died in childbirth and the husband has resented the baby. I suppose it's the same sort of thing. I've always been grateful that Jim has felt nothing but love for Lucy after Anne died.
Lucy's a very lucky little girl to have a father who loves her that much.
Yes.
Must be the day for visitors. Harold, is something wrong at the shop?
Oh, no, I've left Eileen in charge. May I talk to you for a moment?
Yes, of course. Come in.
Thank you.
Helen's here.
Oh, hello, Helen.
Or would you like me to leave?
No, there's no need. I'm afraid that I have to resign my position from the coffee shop, effective as of now.
But what's wrong? If it's Eileen, we can try again.
No, it's not just her. You may not have heard, but I've been very much maligned and betrayed by people that I've trusted most. It's left me with no option but to leave Erinsborough.
Leave Erinsborough?
Immediately.
Finish the service?
Yep.
Give us a look at the form.
Got a bit of grease on it.
A bit? Looks like you've been doing some finger painting. You'll have to make out a clean one.
God, I didn't think paperwork was part of my job.
Well, you're like me. Hate the red tape. Still, it's got to be done.
Hey, Mike. Keep any spare parts?
Temple Turner!
Rob Lewis! Oh, you can knock me over with a crowbar.
Actually beating you after all these years, eh? Listen, that's a terrific.
Robinson's Repairs?
Charlene, it's Harold Bishop here. Is my car ready yet?
Not yet. Shouldn't be long, though, Harold.
Well, I want to pick it up as soon as possible, so tell Lewis I'll be around shortly, will you?
Okay. Bye.
Be back in a minute, mate. Charlene, I'm going to have a drink with my old mate Turbo.
You can't. Harold's coming to pick up his car.
It's not finished yet.
Well, you better get it finished quick smart, then. He's going to be here pretty soon.
I told Jim I'd get everything done to schedule. Not I'd get it all done in half the time. Now, I told Bishop it'll be 5 o'clock, and 5 o'clock it'll be.
But he needs it sooner.
Too bad. I'll be back in an hour or so. Just tell him I got called away in an emergency.
Oh, Jane. You're home early?
Paul said I could do some work here.
Oh? Too many distractions at the office, eh?
Actually, Nan asked me to come home to see if I could talk you out of leaving.
Did she really? Well, she's got another thing coming.
Mr. Bishop, aren't you being a bit hasty? I mean, is there really any point in moving out?
I'm doing more than just moving out, Jane. I'm leaving Erinsborough altogether.
But why? I mean, I know some people have been doing some silly talking, but it'll soon die down.
Because I cannot stay where people think that I'm some sort of maniac and who can just attack a woman at any moment.
Anyone with a bit of sense would know you wouldn't do that, Mr.
I have a very high sense of personal honour, Jane. It's very important for me to feel respected. And for the people that I know here to entertain thoughts like that about me, even for a second, well, then I just have to move on and start life afresh somewhere else.
Look, I know this is awful for you, but I don't think running away is the answer.
I am not running away. I'm walking away with my head held high. After all, discretion is the better part of valor, or so they say. Can you imagine how I felt when I found out who was the perpetrator of these vicious lies? That's why I can't stay and fight it out.
Well, I'll miss you. And I know Nan will miss you too.
Yes, well, she certainly will miss my board.
Not just that. Well, in a funny way, you seem to be able to keep her in line. She has more respect for you than anyone she knows.
Oh, it's a pity it didn't stop her from starting this vicious scandal about me.
Mr. Bishop, she was frightened of losing you to Eileen Clarke. Not that Nan has any romantic interest, but, well, she loves having you here and she didn't want to lose you as her boarder. She's become quite possessive about you.
Well, I'm afraid she has lost me. I'm going to pick up my car from Lewis, and I'll come back here for my baggage. I want to be in Albury Wodonga by tonight, if I can.
Have you had time to have lunch today?
Well, no, I haven't, as a matter of fact.
Well, then I don't think you should try and drive such a long distance on an empty stomach. Will you let me make you something?
Well, all right, yes, if it won't take up too much time, that's very kind of you, Jane.
Honestly, I could wring Eileen Clarke's neck. Darling, why don't you go in and watch the television? Okay. You see, when I heard what was going on, I warned her that it would lead to trouble.
Well, of course, the gossip always does. I mean, when is she ever going to learn?
Eileen wasn't the only one.
No, I was damn silly. Harold will probably never speak to me again.
Madge, he's leaving Erinsborough.
How do you know?
Well, I was at Daphne's when he came and gave notice from the coffee shop. He made it quite clear that he's leaving as soon as possible.
Oh, no. I know our engagement didn't work out, but I really had the feeling that we'd get together eventually. Oh, I know he's a bit of an old fuddy-duddy, but underneath it all, he really is a very nice person.
Yes, I agree.
And Helen, he has warmth and passion. I mean, when he kisses, he's not an old fuddy-duddy. Well, he's not the sort of uncontrollable monster Mrs. Mangle said she saw in the tea leaves, but he's a real man. I'm sure we could have been happy if we'd had the chance. But I blew it, didn't I? Absolutely.
Well, perhaps if you let him know how strongly you feel.
It's too late now. I don't think he'd even listen to me.
Madge, it seems to me he's pretty important to you. Isn't it worth at least one more try?
Oh, that was very thoughtful of you. Thank you, Jane.
It's the least I could do. I really do hate to see you go.
Yeah, well, I'll send you a postcard from wherever I settle down.
Oh, I'm glad you're still here, Mr. Bishop.
Well, not for very long, Mrs. Mangle. I'm about to leave now.
I can't tell you how sorry I am for any trouble I've caused. Please, won't you reconsider?
Oh, I'm sorry, but no. My rent is paid up until the end of the month, so my leaving shouldn't cause you any financial problems until you find a new lodger.
No one else in Erinsborough will make you anywhere near as comfortable as you've been here.
Nan, Mr. Bishop is leaving Erinsborough.
Surely not.
I'm moving as far away from here as possible. Now, as there is nothing further to discuss, I'll go and collect my car, and I'll pick my baggage up later. Thank you for the snack, Jane.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, dear. I had hoped that you might have been able to mellow him a little.
He wouldn't listen to anyone, Nan. And I can't say I blame him. This has all been so embarrassing for him.
Jane, how many times have I told you I don't like people eating meals in my sitting room? Let's clear this away.
Nan, don't start that again.
Quiet. I think I saw something.
Nan, what is it?
Harold, please wait. I want to talk to you.
Don't you think you've done enough talking already?
Oh, Harold, I can't tell you how sorry I am about what happened, but don't you think you're taking it all too seriously?
Oh, am I? I could have put up with Mrs. Mangle's foolishness, even Eileen Clarke's stupid gossip. But do you know what cut me to the heart more than anything else, Madge? When the woman that I loved, yes, loved, told cruel lies about me.
Harold, I didn't want to hurt you, but it was just a stupid joke.
Well, for me to stay here now would be just too painful. After everything we'd been through, Madge, I still thought there could have been some hope for us.
Yes, I thought that too.
Well, of course, now that is impossible. It's best for me just to leave and be done with it.
Harold!
Mr. Bishop! Mr. Bishop!
There is nothing more to be said.
But your cup! I saw you in it! You were lying there with your arms crossed. You were obviously laid out, dead. Oh, Mr. Bishop, it's a warning. You have to listen to me.
Don't you think that your superstitious nonsense has caused enough trouble already? If you think that you can make me stay by carrying on with this foolishness, then, well, you are very much mistaken. I intend to wipe the dust of Erinsborough from my shoes once and for all, and nothing that anyone says will make any difference.
But you die! Oh!
Is it all ready for me, Charlene?
Oh, no, sorry, Harold. Mr. Lewis hasn't finished yet.
But I need the car now. Where is he?
I got called out. An emergency.
Oh, yes, I can imagine. Lewis considers it an emergency if his throat is dry. So much for him cutting down. I bet he's out drinking somewhere.
Sorry, Harold.
Well, is there very much more to do?
Not sure. I think it was almost finished.
There wasn't much to do in the first place. I'll take it now. Do you know how much I owe you?
No, we don't work it out till the car's finished.
All right, well, I'll give you a call and send you a check. Oh, Charlene, I do hope that you and Scott will be very happy together.
You sound as if we won't be seeing you again.
Well, that is about the strength of it. See, I've decided to move on.
Oh. Harold, I hate to see you go.
Well, the circumstances make it impossible for me to stay, that's all. And, I just hope that Scott realizes what a lucky young man he is to have a wife like you.
See ya.
Goodbye.
I hold you totally responsible for what happened.
How convenient, Mrs. Ramsay. You choose to ignore your part in it.
My part was accidental. You knew what you were doing.
And you were quick enough to join in. You didn't like him going out with Eileen any more than I did.
Maybe not. But at least I didn't plot and scheme to break up his little romance.
Stop it, both of you. What's the good in blaming each other? It's not going to help.
I've lost the best lodger I ever had.
Nan, he was the only lodger you ever had.
That's beside the point. I'll never find another one like Mr. Bishop.
No, and I'll never find another friend like him either. He was the one man who really seemed to understand me.
Well, I'm very sorry for what's happened. I had no idea it would turn out like this.
Yes, I'm sorry too.
Mrs. Ramsay, I honestly believe something awful will happen to him. Can't you convince him not to try to drive a long distance today?
Mrs. Mangle, I don't believe in your teacup reading. But I will try one more time with Harold. I'll wait outside.
I thought you said you were only going to be an hour.
It's good to see Turbo again. Took me back to the good old days in the racing pits. Tell you what, some of the stories we got to tell. Where's the Bishop's car?
He came and took it. I told you he was in a hurry.
Didn't you tell him it wasn't finished yet?
Of course I did, but he came and took it anyway.
Blimey.
What's the matter?
Oh, I found a leak in his brake line, a bad one. I hadn't finished fixing it.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
No, not yet.
You'll convince him.
I doubt it, Jane.
Of course you will.
I've told him how sorry I am. He's just not in the mood to listen to reason, and I don't blame him.
Why don't you wait inside? At least you'll be more comfortable.
I don't think I deserve to feel comfortable. Anyway, it's more private out here. Oh, I know it's a public street, but you know what I mean.
Nan won't mind what you say as long as Mr. Bishop comes back. Dude, I hate sirens.
Afraid I'm too worried about Harold to be concerned about anyone else's problems.
He'll listen to you, Mrs. Ramsay. He respects you more than anyone.
I doubt if he'd say that now. I'm afraid I've lost Harold's respect forever. Oh, look at the two of us standing here like a couple of sentries. Neighbours will wonder what's happened in there.
Hello.
Is Harold Bishop there?
Who is this?
This is Rob Lewis from the garage, Mrs. Mangle.
Oh, Mr. Bishop was going to collect his car.
He's already done that.
He's done it.
I said that. Is he there?
I'm afraid not. Why?
Well, he picked the car up before we'd finished it, that's all. Could you ask him to give me a ring as soon as he gets in and tell him not to drive the car any distance? That's important.
So the car is dangerous?
I didn't say that.
Oh, I just said an ambulance.
What's that got to do with the price of fish?
Well, I read it in his tea leaves, you see. There's been an accident, I know it, and Mr. Bishop has been...
Mrs. Mangle, sirens go off every minute of the day. Could you ask him to ring me as soon as he gets in, all right? Bye now. Panic merchant.
Mrs. Mangles is only 5 minutes away by car.
Don't you start. He's probably dropped off to get some shopping, that's all. He'll call us. How's the oil change?
Oh, finished. Sounds like they're in a hurry.
It ought to be a law. They only do it to get attention. Any chance of breaking the speed limit?
How bad were the brakes on Harold's car?
There's no point of jumping to conclusions. You're worse than Mrs. Mangle.
Mr. Lewis, I let him take that car because you weren't here.
Well, if he keeps the speed down, he'll be all right.
And if he doesn't?
If he hits them hard, there's no way they'll hold.
You've no idea when he's back.
It's in the tea leaves. There's been an accident, Mr. Bishop, that ambulance. And Rob Lewis would never have run.
Mrs. Mangle, you put a sock in it, for goodness sake. I'm fed up with your storm in a teacup.
Did you say Rob Lewis rang?
Just a minute ago, he said that Mr. Bishop must not drive the car any distance. Oh, can't you see, Jen? I saw it in the tea leaves. He was there with his arms crossed, cold, lifeless. Oh, I wish I'd never tampered with the supernatural. Poor dear dead Mr. Bishop.
Please, calm down.
Oh, my
Have another heart attack.
dear girl.
Look, I'll phone the hospital just to make sure we have nothing to worry about.
Jane, would you, for all our peace of mind?
I'll be right back.
She's wasting her time. The tea leaves have been right all
Could you
along.
forget about the tea leaves and just try waiting for 2 minutes?
But the message is clear. Look,
Oh, it's the damn tea leaves that started all this!
I only told her what I'd seen. Unlike some people who acted out of jealousy.
If anyone was jealous, it was you!
Me? Poppycock. You were frightened because you thought you'd lost him to Eileen for good.
In spite of everything, in spite of you and Eileen, Harold and I still had feelings for each other.
Mr. Bishop has been admitted to hospital. There was an accident.
The place they bring him is casualty.
Of course they were, you silly woman.
Excuse me, Dr. Marshall. How's Mr. Bishop?
I'm sorry.
How's Harold?
Oh, Doctor, it was in the tea leaves. I tried to tell him. And Mr. Lewis said the car shouldn't be driven and then the ambulance.
Mrs. Mangle, I think you should calm down.
Well, Mr. Bishop, he's been in an accident.
I tried to tell him.
Mrs. Mangle, I won't do a thing until you calm down.
He's dead. His arms crossed just as I saw them. It's all come true.
Let him pass, will you?
Harold, I'm so sorry. I'm so dreadfully sorry.
Would you all please just leave me alone?
Paul's in charge of the workshop. I should let him know, huh?
Oh, yes, you go ahead, dear. We'll hold the fort.
Yeah, okay. I'll see you at home then.
Yes.
Bye, Mrs. Ramsay.
Bye-bye, Jane, and thanks for everything.
It's typical of this hospital staff to lay Mr. Bishop out like that. No consideration. I was sure that my worst fears have been realised.
You heard what Beverly said. They think he injured his arms when he cushioned himself in the accident. That's the only reason he looked like that. Your tea leaves were very wide of the mark.
The tea leaves were correct. They predicted Mr. Bishop laid out exactly the way he was. It was merely the interpretation which strayed.
Not so much strayed as bolted.
Nevertheless, I now appreciate the fearful powers of my second sight. Powers which I will never use again.
Oh.
Believe me, Mrs. Ramsay, the Twilight Zone is a very scary place.
How bad is he?
He's damaged both shoulders, one of them's dislocated, and he's broken his left arm. But at this stage, there's no sign of concussion or internal injuries.
But they still might occur.
Mrs. Mangle feels he may die.
I certainly do not.
He won't die. We're keeping him overnight just to be on the safe side. His broken arm's being reset at the moment. Rest and recuperation are what he needs. He'll probably be discharged tomorrow morning.
Well, there's no doubt about it. He must come home to my place.
He certainly won't be able to look after himself, but he'll need a great deal of nursing. It's a big task you'll be taking on.
It's our Christian duty. We'll give him all our attention, won't we, Mrs. Ramsay?
Yes, we certainly will, Mrs. Mangle.
I told Harold that. But for some reason, he just groaned.
Really? How badly is he hurt?
I'm not sure. He's conscious, but he doesn't look too good.
Harold's usually so careful. The last thing you'd expect is a car accident.
We think it might be a mechanical failure. Your dad rang Nan to ask her to warn Harold not to drive anywhere.
Did he say what was wrong with the car?
No, not that Nan told me.
Look, I'd better go and find out. Jane, I know you should be finished work, but would you mind waiting for Paul?
Oh, yeah, I'm still home time for this afternoon.
Thanks. I'll phone in.
All right.
Could you not mention anything about the car to Paul, but just say Harold's been injured?
Well, won't he be upset that we don't fill him in?
No, we will. I just want to check this out, please, Jane.
Yeah, okay.
Great, thanks. See ya.
Bye. Finish your wheel alignment. I noticed the right indicator wasn't working, so I fixed that too.
Well, good girl. Initiative. That's worth a mint. You can knock off now if you like.
Harold hasn't run, has he?
Nah. Probably thinks I'm chasing his bill. You know how he is. Malts in his wallet as big as pigeons.
But you told Mrs. Mangle there's a problem with the car, right?
Well, she probably forgot to pass on the message. Going dotty, I reckon.
Rubbish. She's nobody's fool.
Charlie, don't pester me. I'm halfway through a job.
Come on, you know as well as I do. Something must have happened to him.
All right, suit yourself. If you want to try and ring the bishop, do so by all means.
What did you do to Harold's car?
What are you talking about?
He's in hospital. He's been badly injured and he could have been killed.
We'll have to get Paul to arrange our shifts at Lassiter so that one of us is always available.
Yes, that will be excellent. We'll both be working and nursing, but we owe it to dear Mr. Bishop.
Yes, we certainly do.
Oh, excuse me. Eileen, the very person.
Nell, I've just heard the news at the coffee shop. It's awful. I could scarcely believe my ears.
Oh, do calm down, Eileen. I know hysteria.
Oh, I'll never forgive myself. His legs amputated.
What?
Both his legs amputated. He'll be confined to a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
Eileen, I've just seen Mr. Bishop. He still has both his legs.
He does?
He does.
He has extensive arm and shoulder injuries.
Oh, I am so relieved.
Yes, well, that's one way of looking at it, I suppose.
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
Mrs. Mangle, who would you say was responsible for this accident?
Oh, there's no question about it, Mrs. Ramsay.
Me?
If you hadn't spread all that gossip, Harold would not have felt he had to leave Erinsborough.
What about the tea leaves? What about his bestial ways?
A misinterpretation, that's all. And that can't justify what followed. You really are the guilty party, Eileen. And Mr. Bishop's going to need a great deal of nursing. You must share the load.
Well, I'd be very happy to help Mr. Bishop, but I'm needed at the coffee shop.
Mrs. Ramsay and I are both working women.
So we'll split the work 3 ways. And we should brush up on blanket bath techniques.
Blanket baths?
Harold is going to need a lot of very personal attention.
But I haven't touched a man's body since well before Malcolm deserted me.
Eileen, now is hardly the time to get squeamish.
Look, I'm sorry Harold's been hurt, but there's no need for you to stay back to tell me. Is there something wrong? You seem a little bit edgy.
Actually, it's the posters around the complex.
Not the Lassiter's girl, but you said okay to all of that.
Yeah, well, that was for overseas. I mean, around Erinsborough, it's just embarrassing. People keep staring.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Actually, I had a call from a Mr. Jackson. Well, he's the organiser for the foster parents benefit. Well, they've booked Lassiter's for their next fundraiser, and he wants you to be the hostess.
Paul, I couldn't.
Yeah, of course you can. All you got to do is greet guests and smile a lot.
No, honestly, I couldn't.
Come on, it's for a good cause. Raising money for the foster parents. You'll be helping a lot of people. I knew you'd see it my way. Think of the kids. Here's my escort to the local county jail. Have you heard about poor old Harold?
I've just come from the workshop. Harold put his car in for servicing and insisted on taking it before it was finished. Dad's worried that the brakes might have failed.
I think you better give me the full story, Jane. And I'll say this, Gail. I'll get all the facts before I make a decision, but if Rob's at fault, there's going to be hell to pay.
Worrying about it isn't going to do any good, love.
I can't help it, can I?
I can't wait till Eileen and Mrs. Mangle try to get Harold into the bath.
Maybe they can make it a bubble bath.
See, that's better.
Oh,
How's it going?
How do you reckon? I mean, it's maths. These equations are just impossible, you know.
Why don't you try relaxing a bit? It works.
I've got a mental block about the size of Ayers Rock. Maths is my worst subject. The exams aren't that far off.
Mike helped you out last year, right? Why don't you go over and see him?
Because it's more than this one assignment. It's the whole theory that I need to get a grasp of. The only way I'm going to do that is just to sweat it out.
Oh, that's Eileen and Mrs. Mangle. Tell them I've gone to bed.
Oh, g'day, Charlene. You got a minute?
Sure.
Listen, I've just been to see Harold in hospital. Oh, g'day, Scotty.
Hello.
Blanche. Not only has he been knocked around a fair bit, but now the smash repair guys say that his car could be a total write-off. So he's gunning for Rob in a big way.
Terrific.
Yeah, look, I don't blame him, but I want some answers from him.
Paul, shouldn't you be talking to Rob about all this?
Oh, don't you worry, I will be, but I want some facts first. It's Dad that's on the line here. I mean, if it's litigation...
all right. Take it easy, mate.
I just want the truth, Charlene.
is Paul home?
No, he's at the hospital.
Damn. I wanted to give him the facts before that pompous twit poisons his mind against me.
You'll get a fair hearing from Paul.
Oh, I know all about that. But he's already sharpening the nails. Listen, love, you haven't got a cold beer, have you?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Dad, Jim is already in the States fighting a big lawsuit. The last thing he needs is another one here.
And if your old man goes under the knife, well, that's too bad.
Will you stop whinging?
Kat, it wasn't my fault. Harold was told not to take the car. He was told it wasn't finished. But he bullied Charlene and she let it go.
And where were you, Dad? If you've got an apprentice, you've got to be there to supervise. You can't just shoot through whenever it suits you.
I didn't realise I was punching a time clock.
You don't own the business anymore. Look, when are you going to stop acting like a sulky kid?
Sulky kid, am I? I came here for some help. I don't need a lecture, thank you very much.
Dad, wait a minute.
I know it looks bad, but Mr. Lewis has actually been much better since he had that talk with him. And our mate dropped around, that's all.
Yeah, you still should have been there to supervise things, Charlene. Anyway, I'll sort that out when I talk to him. I'll see you later, Scotty.
May I see you, mate?
Bye, Paul. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Nothing I like more than having to dob on someone.
Look, Charlene, you had no choice. That's all there is to it.
Of course you didn't. If the truth hurts Rob, he's got no one to blame but himself.
Yeah, you can't help being the meat in the sandwich. Your first loyalty's to Dad, because he's your father-in-law.
Scott, I realise that. Why do you think I told you what was happening at the workshop in the first place?
Why did we keep him here? At least that way we could have thrashed the whole thing out.
I intended to. We got talking, I said a few words, and he got stroppy.
Yeah, well, you should have left that to me.
Oh, did you find anything out? Is the workshop being negligent?
No, I don't think so. Well, Harold was warned, but he insisted on taking the car. Mind you, if we get out of this without a lawsuit, it'll be because of Charlene's warning, not because of Rob's work on the car.
Then why are you so angry with Dad?
Because he was at the pub when all of this happened. Gail, he's supposed to be running the business, not drinking beer with his mates at the pub.
Well, he's still been getting the work done, Paul. You know his history. He's still adjusting.
I am sick to death of Rob's so-called adjusting.
Then what are you going to do?
He's been neglecting the business. I'm not going to put up with that. That's what I'll be telling him. He either shapes up or ships out. This is his last chance.
Saw the light under the door. I thought you might be lying awake and worrying about Rob.
Yeah. Is Scott still studying?
Yes, like a demon. Do you mind if we talk for a while? I couldn't sleep either, worrying about Harold.
He's going to be all right.
Yes, but you can't help thinking about what might have happened. I mean, he's lucky to be alive.
Yeah. Don't rub it in.
Oh, love, nobody blames you.
I blame me. Anyway, the important thing is he's going to be all right. Mum, can I ask you something personal?
Well, that depends what it is.
You and Harold, you've had your differences, but you're still fond of each other, aren't you?
Well, I doubt if Harold's very fond of me at the moment, but, yes, I care about him a lot.
Do you feel the same way I do about Scott?
Well, at my age, I hardly feel it'd be that intense, but, if Harold had been seriously injured, or if he'd been killed...
Yeah. If anything ever happened to Scott, I don't think I could hack it. And we'll look on the bright side. Harold will have to hang around in Erinsborough for a bit longer, until he's better. Give you a chance to get in his good books again.
I really don't think it's going to be as easy as you make it sound. Well, if they left the hospital 15 minutes ago, they should be here any moment.
Why don't you peep through the curtains now?
I don't peep through curtains, Eileen.
Nan, I'll give you a call as soon as I get to work, all right?
Oh, yes, dear.
Goodbye.
Bye, Jane.
Oh, they're coming up the path. They're here.
Oh, Mr. Bishop.
Mr. Bishop, come in.
Oh, hello, Harold. Oh, they've done a first-class job.
Yes, you look absolutely wonderful in the circumstances.
I've got to run. Bye.
Hi, Jane. Bye-bye. Did you have a quiet night, Mr. Bishop?
Come and sit down, Harold. How are you feeling?
Now, don't worry about the coffee shop. As soon as you're settled in here, I'll
Would
go
you
over there
kindly
and then
ask Mrs. Mangle to get my things together and call me a cab, please?
Nonsense, Harold. You're in no condition to go anywhere. Now, come and sit on the couch.
No, I think the chair would be a much better place.
Are you sure you couldn't get me into a nursing home?
Harold, you know there are no vacancies yet. Besides, nursing homes are full of people with no one to look after them. At least you've got good friends.
You call these people friends? Look at me.
I've got surgery, Harold. Now, you're all adults. There's no reason why this can't work out perfectly well. Be gentle with them, ladies. And, Harold, do try to be nice. They're all concerned about you, and without them, you're helpless. Do remember that.
Come on, Harold, the couch.
No, I think he'd be much better off
to be on the
with
couch.
chair. I'm sorry, he's in the pillows. Then he can rest his arms and it'd be so much...
Mr. Bishop arrived at Nan's this morning. He was all strapped up like this. I shouldn't laugh, but he did look pretty funny.
Has he taken the idea of 3 enthusiastic nurses?
Oh, I think he's terrified.
Yeah, well, I would be too with that 3.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, I did, Rob.
Let's get on with it then.
All right. Leave this to me.
I suppose it's all cut and dried as far as you're concerned, is
Just
it?
hold on a minute, Rob. Let's get down to some tin tacks. You see, I've been doing some checking. It appears to me that you've been slacking ever since you got this job. Now, I'm not going to put up with it, Rob.
Calling me a bludger, are you?
Yes, I am.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm your boss at the moment.
Like hell you are.
Look, Dad left me in charge. Now, I'm not going to debate that at the moment. I want worksheets for every job you do, and I'm going to be checking to make sure that you're there when you're supposed to be.
You're just a kid. I'm not taking orders from you.
Well, you better start.
I'm not answering to a young dictator. You can stick your job. I'm out, mate. Don't you talk to me. I suppose you're in cahoots with that husband of yours. Well, I hope you're happy, girl, because thanks to him, I'm finished in that workshop.
I don't believe this. Paul's just sacked my father. Let's see if he can talk his way out of this one.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
You just couldn't help yourself, could you? The expedient Paul Robinson.
You don't know the facts, Gail.
You just destroyed a man's career. That's a fact, isn't it? Does it feel good?
Look, Rob's ineptitude, negligence, call it what you want, could have cost him a hell of a lot more than that. Harold could have died.
So you sacked Dad to teach him a lesson?
No, I did not. He got on his high horse and told me I could stick the job.
He was obviously distressed then. Did you stop for a second to take that into account?
Oh, I give up.
That's right, Paul. You're never in the wrong, are you? Forget compromise. Forget some people are human and make mistakes. All I know is that Jim wouldn't have handled it this way. At least he would have given Dad a chance to explain.
Explain what? That he's been goofing off with his mates? That he left Charlene, virtually an untrained apprentice, in charge?
Dad had his reasons. It's difficult for him to adjust to a new situation.
Well, now he's got all the time he wants to adjust.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks for being so caring and understanding. I don't know how I came to deserve such a great husband. You're just one hell of a guy, aren't you?
Now, let me see. Children's programs. Ah, a movie at lunchtime. Just the thing for rest and recuperation.
No, Mrs. Mangle, actually, I don't think TV is the answer at the moment.
Well, I think then a game of cards. That's the ticket. Gin rummy, your favourite.
I don't think so.
I could shuffle.
No! And while we're on it, no to Monopoly, Scrabble, Cluedo, Ludo and carpet bowls.
Well, perhaps I could read to you then.
Oh, Mrs. Mangle, with the greatest respect, I am quite able to entertain myself.
There's no need to be brusque. Is it my fault that Mrs. Clarke and Mrs. Ramsay have jobs to go to? I'll be at Lassiter's myself this afternoon once Mrs. Daniels gets here.
Helen. Another woman.
Beggars can't be choosers, Mr. Bishop.
Oh, this is intolerable. I mean, it is bad enough that I have to stay here against my will, plastered up like this as if I'm perpetually directing traffic. But this...
We're doing our best. And I wouldn't have expected a complaint about women tending you. I mean, nursing staff throughout history.
Look at me.
I beg your pardon?
Look at me. See where my arms are? I mean, hasn't it occurred to you that there are some matters that a man must attend to while not in the company of a woman? Private, personal matters of a private, personal nature.
Oh, you mean...
Precisely.
Oh, I see. These matters aren't urgent, are they?
No, not desperately, no, but it would be comforting to know that I had the capability when I had the need. Now, do I take it that you have the full picture, Mrs. Mangle?
Oh, yes, yes, Mr. Bishop. Yes, I do understand.
Oh, marvellous. Oh!
Hello, Mike.
Hi. If you're after Daphne, you've just missed her. She's just taken Jamie to the coffee shop.
Well, no, actually, it's you I wanted to talk to. May I come in?
Yeah, sure. Sounds mysterious.
Well, if you try and make sense of Lucy's schoolwork, I'm sure you'll find a mystery there somewhere. She's missed a lot of school, Mike. And I was wondering if you could tutor her in your spare time.
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Not free of charge, though. And I know your time's precious. And I also know you can do with the money.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong there.
Then it's a deal.
Sure. You have to excuse me. I'm very busy here today. Mrs. Mangle.
Oh, Mike. I'm so glad I found you at home. I wonder if you could spare a few moments.
No trouble with Harold, is there, Nell?
Not trouble as such. More inconvenience. Embarrassing inconvenience.
You mean,
Oh, would you mind?
No trouble at all.
Thank you. Oh, such a fine boy.
Yes. Nell, are you really up to looking after Harold? I mean, you haven't been out of hospital for very long, you know.
Oh, I can manage, providing we all pull our weight. Such a wretched business. And the leaves predicted it all.
Nell.
Not that I haven't learnt my lesson. As powerful as the gift is, I've decided to hang up my teacup, as it were.
Oh, well, I'm sure we'll all be very relieved to hear that.
Oh, thank you, Mike. I'm sorry about... well, you know.
No problem, Harold, that's fine.
Oh, this sort of thing happened a lot during the war, you know.
Yes, I guess it would.
Oh.
Is there some problem?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got an itch right in the middle of my shoulder blades. This plaster's driving me crazy.
In the middle of the shoulder blades?
Yes. Yeah? Sort of north by northwest, up in the top paddock. Yeah, that's... Oh, that is bliss. Oh, it's like 15 Swedish ballerinas doing point work on my vertebrae.
Mr. Bishop!
Oh, Mrs. Mangle.
You're supposed to be recuperating, not enjoying yourself.
Sorry, Mrs. Mangle, it was my fault. Mr. Bishop had an itch.
Mike has been of great assistance, which is more than I can say of some people.
Has he been agitated like this for long?
Well,
Oh, I'll feed him breakfast. Could you fetch me his tray from the kitchen?
Sure.
Excuse me. I am here, you know. See? You see, it is me. Mrs. Mangle, you may speak to me in the first person.
Thank you.
I am not a baby. I refuse to be treated like a baby. What are you doing?
And his cereal now, Mike.
You're doing it again. You're talking about me as if I'm not here. I'm a man, not a chimpanzee. I'm perfectly capable.
Wide. You don't want me to have to play aeroplanes, do you?
Play what?
Bombs away.
Sherwin, I'm sorry, but it was Rob's decision. Well, it's out of my hands now.
I knew it was going to be something like this when Mr. Lewis came to get his tools. Well, it shouldn't affect business too badly, though. Grease and oil I can handle, and the rest we can postpone.
Well, it sounds fine to me. It's a pity Rob wasn't that organised.
He did his best.
Yeah, well, the new mechanic will do better, won't he? Look, Charlene, I've been through this with Gail, and it isn't a personal vendetta against Rob. I mean, he knew the risks he was taking.
What if the new mechanic doesn't want to take on an apprentice?
Oh, he's got no choice, has he? You go with the job. I think it's a pretty good package deal myself.
So I can stay then?
Oh, we shouldn't have any problem transferring your papers. Besides, you're the only one that knows where everything is.
Oh, thanks, Paul. You won't regret this.
Oh, It's no use. The batteries are definitely flat.
How can they possibly be flat? They were brand new not 4 weeks ago. Look, let me... Oh! 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 Oh, well, I suppose I can go without a shave for one day.
Certainly not, Mr. Bishop. You wanted a shave. You shall have a shave. Now, let me see what I can do. I knew Father's shaving kit would come in handy one day, and see, it's still very sharp. You know, this reminds me of a story. Now, what was it called? Oh, yes, I remember. Sweeney Todd.
Oh!
There. He was a barber, too. Now, this is precision work, so you must hold still. There. Because you don't want me to miss and cut the wrong place.
Now, Mrs. Mangle, please, I can appreciate what you're trying...
Bishop, shush. Not a peep. I'm about to commence. Oh, my goodness, what a fright that gave me.
I gave you a fright?
I'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Oh, Mrs. Daniels, we've been expecting you.
Yes, I can tell.
I was just about to do Mr. Bishop. I'm afraid he was a little nervous.
Fancy that.
Go through.
Hello, Harold. How's the patient?
Oh, you know, just getting by, which is par for the course. Sitting here like Don Quixote's windmill, covered in white muck and losing a little bit more face, as it were. How do you think the patient is? With the very best intentions, I'd hardly call this first-rate medical care. Would you mind, please?
Well, I'd hardly call that gratitude. I am trying.
Oh, no argument there, Mrs. Mangle. Yes, you are very trying. Firstly, I want new batteries for my razor. Secondly, I fully intend to feed myself from now on. And third, do you think a roster could be organised post-haste, utilising the men from Ramsay Street? Do you think it'd be too hard to organise?
I'll see what I can arrange.
Oh, good.
Paul says my apprenticeship's safe. For a minute there, I thought I'd be back out on the street looking for work.
Yeah, join the club. It's probably where I'll be, especially if I can't get the aggregate I need.
Hey, you'll get there. You're doing great in English.
Yeah, what about maths and economics? Yeah, good marks in every subject to get into journalism. And I've already wasted a year, and if I don't get through this one...
We need to put this in perspective. Now,
yeah.
You're married to me, right?
Right.
I've got the Ramsay never say die blood in my veins, right?
So?
So, should be rubbing off by now. Now, you still got time before the exams. You will go in there and annihilate them.
Okay. Are you saying that because you mean it or because you love me?
You figure it out. Us Ramsays never kiss and tell.
All right. Well, I've got a few hours before dinner, so I could get a bit of work done now. If there's a bit of peace and quiet.
Hey, don't look at me. You won't even know I'm here. I'll be the one in the kitchen annihilating some mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Where's Dad? Well, that's nice, isn't it? Here I am, slaving away after a hard day.
Yeah. Where's Dad?
She's at the coffee shop. She rang about 10 minutes ago.
This late? What about Jamie? She should be here.
Well, come on, Des. I mean, the shop's short-staffed now that Harold's quit. You know Daph likes to keep busy.
Yeah, we both know why, don't we?
Because of her dad.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? She's too busy to think. She's too busy to do anything about it. That didn't come out right. It must be a hell of a decision for her. I mean, he's pushed her aside all his life, and now he's dying. What would you do?
I don't know. Just do something to cheer up, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'll put these in a vase, and you can put dinner on.
This war that we're having, is it like a border skirmish or one of the full-scale jobs? Mature response. Nice to know we can still be civilised.
Is it civilised to sack a man for one mistake? I thought ruthless would be more appropriate.
I'm not going to buy it, not this time.
That suits me fine.
Have you seen Rob?
No?
Well, he's probably gone to ground for a while then.
Meaning what? That's typical? You're great, Paul. You say so much by saying so precious little.
Look, Business is business. It's a cliche, but it's a great truth.
We are talking about Dad's career. 35 years of doing the one thing that he's good at. Oh, why do I waste my breath? You don't know about people. How could you? You aspire to the right corporate image with the right corporate wife.
That seemed to suit your purposes at the time, though, didn't it?
Yes, to my constant shame. Look, just let me go, Paul. I'm not in the mood to be diplomatic and you mightn't like what you'll hear.
Come in.
Hi, I'm glad I caught you two.
Glenn, good to see you. Come in.
I'm just here for the weekend. I had a great idea. A friend of mine's got a property and I'm dying to get back on a horse. I thought I might go up on Sunday. How about it?
What, the three of us?
Why not? If you're not there, she'll only talk about you.
If you're wondering why Paul's looking so stunned, it's because he's hopeless around horses. But I'd love to come. That's all right with you, isn't it, darling?
Yeah, sure.
Terrific. We can talk about it on the way home. Paul has to work back. You don't mind giving me a lift, do you?
Hey, no problem. See you, Paul.
Yeah, right.
So what's the story with Harold? How long is he going to be laid up for?
Weeks, I reckon. Mrs. Daniel's making some sort of roster. Maybe you should pop over there when you're finished here.
It's probably Harold now. Couldn't stand anymore, so he jumped the wall.
G'day, Scott.
Oh, g'day, mate. You got a sec?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's, Des. Oh, g'day, Des. It smells great.
Yeah, just a little something I threw together.
Yeah?
So how's things at home?
Oh, home's fine. School's a problem. I'm having a bit of trouble with maths.
That is because you use the wrong part of your brain. Like, you're creative, right? Good with words and stuff like that. Me? Numbers, man.
Des, it's burning.
Oh, thanks.
Anyway, look, mate, to cut a long story short, I was wondering if you could give me a bit of coaching.
Oh, Scott, I'd love to, but I've just agreed to help Lucy with her homework. I mean, what with uni and the coffee shop?
No problem, mate. I understand.
Look, maybe I could back you up.
Look, Lucy takes first priority. She's been missing a lot of school lately. I'll get by.
If you'd have asked me this morning, I would have been able to work something out.
It's just the way it goes, I guess. Keep up the good work, Des. Smells great.
Oh,
see ya.
Thanks, mate. It's not your fault, mate. You can't spread yourself too thin.
Yeah, I know, but I just realised how difficult Year 12 is, you know? And any help's a great help.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way. You're in charge of the kitchen till I get back. Don't burn anything.
As if I'd burn anything.
Now, I don't mind you eating in my good sitting room during your convalescence, Mr. Bishop, but are you sure you can manage by yourself?
Definitely.
Seasoning?
Just a little pepper, thank you.
Now, hold out your fingers.
Oh.
There we go.
Thank you.
Oh, that must be Mr. Clarke.
Very punctual.
G'day. Relief shift, all present and accounted for.
Do come in, Mr. Clarke. Mr. Bishop's insisted on feeding himself. I'm afraid the results aren't too spectacular. We don't want to discourage him, though. Come through.
I think we may have to take another tack here, Mrs. Bangle. Would you happen to have a drinking straw?
It was a good idea, Scott. Don't put yourself down.
How was I to know Mike was coaching Lucy? All I did was make him feel bad because he wasn't helping me.
What about a professional tutor?
Professional means that they earn a living from it. That means bucks. And that's bucks we don't have.
Good thinking. Maybe we could sell something.
Like what?
I don't know yet.
To a happy day in the country.
I'll drink to that. Forgive me if this is a little out of line, gal, but I couldn't help noticing that things were just a little frosty between you and Paul in the office. You two haven't had a falling out since I saw you last, have you?
It's what you might call a woman's prerogative.
I just wouldn't like to think that my presence here might make matters worse.
Oh, I see. That worries you, does it?
I just don't like playing games, that's all.
Well, now there's an interesting thing. Neither do I.
And this trip to the country?
Paul's a big boy, he can amuse himself. We have what you might call an arrangement.
That's very sophisticated.
Oh, yes. Very.
Charlotte? Charlotte, have you seen my calculator anywhere? Charlotte. Ah, what's all this made of?
Just thought I'd try it on again.
Most beautiful bride in the world, hey? You know, I remember how important getting this dress was to you.
Scott.
How you saw it in the window and then you couldn't afford it. Then you thought it was sold. You were right all along. It was perfect.
Well, we've still got the memory, though. And don't forget the photos.
So what?
This dress must be worth $400, maybe $450 second-hand. Enough to get you a tune.
Oh, no way, no. You're not going to sell it because of me. It wouldn't be fair. Besides, Henry gave it to you.
I'll talk to Henry. He'll understand. What happens if I don't sell it? Does it end up like Mum's, going yellow with age and full of moth holes? I want you to make it into journalism. I want you to be the best writer in the whole country. But to do any of that, you need to get a high aggregate.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean to say you're going to...
Our wedding day was perfect. Don't need a dumb old dress to remind me.
You know, I was so nervous. My hands started to get sweaty and I couldn't find anything to wipe them with.
How could we forget? Sometimes I feel so proud of you I could bust. We've got our whole future to think of. My husband, the famous journalist. What do you say?
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Oh, yuck. Give it to Bouncer if you'll eat it.
Oh, yeah, hello. Thought you'd been kidnapped by terrorists or something. What's this, Mike and I were looking after dinner?
Tasted it?
You let it burn.
Well, I only turned my back for a couple of seconds. Bouncer.
So what took you so long?
Mother's been at it again. First she lectured a group of school kids. I had to give them free milkshakes to stop them walking out. Then she picks a fight with a chef that Paul sent over from Lassiter's. I had a job to stop him walking out too.
Do you want me to have a word with her?
No, she's promised to behave herself. I'm going to have a talk to Harold, though. Beg him to come back to the shop.
Well, I don't like your chances. I've just got back from seeing him. And apparently he's leaving Erinsborough as soon as he's feeling up to it.
Oh, great.
Oh, cheer up, Daff. I'll have plenty of time to work on Harold. Won't be going anywhere in a hurry, I don't think.
Poor bloke. He can't do anything by himself. He must be going stir-crazy at Mrs. Mangle's. Actually, I thought maybe he could come and stay with us.
Des?
Well, he needs a man around to help him with personal things.
We don't have enough room.
Yes, we do. Jamie's still sleeping with us. He can stay in the nursery.
Yeah, it's not going to be much trouble. I mean, he's pretty harmless at the moment, isn't he?
Look, if you're nice to him now, we'll give you a better chance to talk him into coming back to work for you when he's feeling better.
Oh, all right. I've had enough arguing for one day.
Gail, that's the best meal I've had in ages. That lemon souffle was superb.
I always remember you've got a weak spot for sweets. Would you like some more?
Oh, no, thank you. I really must watch the kilojoules.
I don't, fortunately. I'll have some more.
Help yourself, darling. Seem like you're in pretty good shape to me.
I keep pretty fit. I've got a pulse rate of 58.
Shows. Would you like some coffee?
Thanks.
Oh, I'll put it on, darling. You and Glenn look pretty cosy where you are.
Paul, why don't you change your mind and come with us on Sunday?
Yeah, maybe I should.
But, darling, you can't ride.
Maybe it's time I learned.
Well, if you insist, Glenn and I can always take it in turns to lead your horse for you.
Oh, come on, Gail, he can look after himself.
He hasn't ridden before, and those horses you've got lined up for us aren't for beginners.
There might be a quiet pony on the property.
Look, maybe it's not such a good idea. I'll probably just spoil your day.
Rubbish, you're more than welcome to come.
No, seriously. Well, I've got a lot of office work to get through.
And he'd much rather spend Sunday catching up with that than doing anything else. I should know.
Fine. How do you like that? One of my best customers has just given me the flick.
Did they say why?
Maybe someone's undercutting your prices.
I give the best value for money in Erinsborough.
Well, there's got to be some reason.
Oh, thank God it's Friday.
What happened to you?
Oh, some idiot blundered into me with a jug of beer. I could have throttled him. Now, what's this I hear about Rob getting the sack?
He decided to leave. Paul's closed the workshop.
What about your apprenticeship?
Oh, don't worry. He said he won't hire anyone who isn't prepared to take me on.
Oh, thank heavens for that.
Now, you go and get changed. Scott and I are making shepherd's pie for dinner. Tonight, you and Henry are our guests.
None for me, thanks. I don't really...
Henry, you love shepherd's pie. Oh, actually, I've got a favour to ask of all of you. I want to invite Harold to stay. I think it's the least I can do in the circumstances.
Mum, we all like Harold. He's such an old woman.
Say that again.
I used to have to put up with him every day at the coffee shop. That was hard enough.
After all Harold's done for this family, I really thought you lot would have a bit of Christian charity. Seems I was wrong.
Mum, wait. I guess I could handle sharing the room with Harold for a while.
Yeah, at least he'll be tidier than Shane was.
I get along with him all right. I don't mind.
Thanks. Thanks, all of you.
Seeing you're in such an understanding mood, can I have a word?
Sure.
You know how Scott's been having trouble with his maths? Well, he needs tutoring, and it's really expensive. Now, the only way we can get the money is to sell my wedding dress.
I thought you loved that dress.
I do. And I know how hard you worked to buy it. That's why I can't sell it without asking you first.
Charlene, it's your dress. I just don't see how you can get rid of something that means so much to you.
Scott passing his exams means more to me than anything at the moment.
Yeah, I understand.
Thanks. You're the best brother in the whole world.
There's one condition, though. Make sure you get a good price for it, okay? Oh, God!
Here we go. I'll take these if you like.
Thanks, mate.
I saw Beverly while I was refereeing at the shop this afternoon.
How is she?
She's well. I've asked her to mind Jamie for a few hours in the morning.
Daph, what are you up to?
Nothing?
If this is some plan so you can spend some more time at the coffee shop...
No, it's not that. I've decided I should go and see him.
Your father? Well, why didn't you say... Come here. I'm glad.
I said I'll see him, that's all. Whether anything comes of it depends entirely on him.
Thanks again for a great meal. See you Sunday.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
Ciao.
Right, Paul?
Yeah.
I must say, I think your arrangement is very civilized.
You told him.
What are you talking about?
A lover boy there. You couldn't resist, could you? You had to blurt out everything about our marriage.
Don't be ridiculous. I told him we're both free to see other people, that's all.
Oh, so just to prove it, you decided to bring him home to dinner and make me look like the prize gooseberry, is that it?
Oh, you're a great one to talk. What about your little fiasco with Crystal? Conveniently forgotten about that.
At least I didn't flaunt her in front of you like you did with Glenn. You're trying to get back at me because of your father, aren't you?
No, don't be so childish.
Childish? You're the one being childish. You made a complete fool out of yourself tonight, Gail. You're all over that guy like a rash.
If you must know, I happen to find Glenn a very attractive and fascinating man.
Fascinating? About as fascinating as a housebreak. I got a pulse rate of 58.
Why don't you just dry up?
Well, Daphne won't be a minute now. Can I get you some breakfast, coffee or something?
No, thanks, Des.
Put along some light reading, I see.
I'm looking forward to a nice, relaxing morning.
G'day, Dr. Marcia. Well, I've tidied up the nursery so Harold can move in whenever he wants.
Thanks, mate. We'll pick him up on the way home.
Okay.
Keys.
Gotta go and open the gear.
Oh, bye, mate.
Bye.
Beverly, you're here. Jamie's in our room. I've just fed him, so he should sleep for a while. There are plenty of disposable nappies by the bassinet, and I've left my father's number by the phone just in case.
Don't worry about a thing. We'll be fine.
Thanks for doing this.
Look, I hope it works out with your father. So do
Come on,
I.
Dad. Let's get moving. See you, Dad.
Shouldn't be too long.
Take your time. Oh, well.
And 5 makes 10. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
See ya. No doubt about it, you're pretty famous around these parts. Like a coffee?
Yeah, thanks. I'll be glad when those dumb posters are taken down.
Oh, you can't fool me. You love the attention.
I do not. Mike, can I have some orange juice and raisin toast? This breakfast, I'm starving.
Yeah, sure.
What's in the box? A wedding dress. I've been trying to sell it.
What for?
Charlene, you love that dress. Yeah, I know. Don't have any choice, though. I need to get some money to have a tutor for Scott.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry I couldn't coach him.
Don't be silly, Mike. We know how busy you are. So where are you taking it? Well, I've taken it to the second-hand place in Elliot Park Road. They only offered me $100 for it. Can you believe it? It's worth 4 times that at least.
Well, why don't you put an ad in the paper? Be easier.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to. I know someone who'll tutor Scott for nothing. Who? Santa Claus?
Nah, someone better than that. Jane the super brain, of course.
Hey, why didn't I think of that?
There you go. Problem solved. I mean, Scott's bound to pass now with Jane's.
Pass! He'll top the state. Well, you really do it. Hey, I mean, what are bridesmaids for, huh?
Oh, hi.
Beverly, hi. Is Daphne home?
No, she and Des have gone out for a couple of hours. Can I help?
I just came over to have a chat. I'll catch up with her later.
You sure? I'm always open for a natter.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Good. Come in. I'll put the kettle on.
Thanks. Are you sure I'm not disturbing you?
Well, I was planning to curl up on the couch with a good book, but young Jamie Clarke had other ideas.
Is he all right?
Just wants attention. Pick him up if you like.
Oh, no, thanks. I'll leave that to the experts.
You don't like babies?
No, it's not that. I just don't see any point in getting clucky.
Not yet, anyway.
No.
Oh, I'll give it time. Being a mother and a successful businesswoman aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
I don't have much choice in the matter. I can't have children.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I was upset when I first found out, but you get used to it. There are plenty of other women in the same boat.
How's Paul feel about it?
He doesn't know.
Look, if you're having trouble talking to him about it, would you like me to? He does have a right to know.
You don't understand. I doubt Paul would even care. Oh, look, I shouldn't be bothering you with my problems.
It's no bother. I'd like to help. Look, why don't you come in and see me during the week? I can run a few tests, give you a second opinion.
Thanks, but no thanks. Even if something could be done, babies aren't high on our list of priorities right now.
Jane, you are a lifesaver.
Isn't it unreal? Don't have to sell my dress now.
It is great. Do you reckon you'll remember the stuff from last year?
Well, I think so. Integration, differentiation, binomial theorem, all the works.
Oh, fantastic. Can we start now?
Can you give me half an hour? Nan's just doing the washing. I promised I'd help hang it out. Henry, watch it.
Henry? What? Oh.
What have you lost?
Oh, I can't find my customer's record book. It was
mate,
around
while
this
you were down
time.
the shops, a few customers rang to say that they'd cancelled.
What is it with these people? Maybe the word's gone round that I got the plague or something. Anyway, can't worry about them now. Where is that damn book?
What's going on?
Oh, Mum, I can't find my customer's record book. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. But why don't you try your bedroom? It's probably in that pile of dirty clothes under your bed.
Hardy, huh?
Oh, Henry, you won't be having to share your room with Harold. He's moving in with Des and Daphne.
How come?
Apparently, Des asked him last night. I tried to convince him that he should come here instead, but he won't hear of it.
So Des got in first, did he? Good old Des.
I think Mr. Bishop's just a bit embarrassed about being so helpless. I mean, he'd rather be staying with other men.
What does he think Scott and Henry are, hamsters?
Don't worry about it, Mum. Harold will get over it.
Not likely. I don't think he's ever going to forgive me for my part in this entire mess.
Anyway, I better go. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you soon. I'll see you later. Yeah.
Well, it's not there.
Henry, don't cut it out, will you? I haven't got your customer's record book, all right? Leave it alone. When Jane gets back, give me a call. We'll study in my room. It's a bit quieter there.
What if he really is dying? What am I going to say?
I don't know. Remember, your mum said that he didn't want you to know that he was sick.
I can't pretend everything's okay.
Daff, you're just gonna have to take it as it comes.
Knowing him, he's probably not ill at all. I bet it's some elaborate plan so as he can get his hands on Jamie.
Yeah, well, let's see. Come on.
I'm glad you're here. Looks awful.
Daphne,
Hello, Dad.
good to see you, Dad.
G'day, Helen.
I must say your phone call was a surprise. A pleasant surprise. Well, sit down. Sit down. And how are you both?
We're fine.
Where's the boy?
We didn't bring him, obviously.
Well, he's had a bit of a cold lately. We thought it'd be best if we left him at home.
I'm sorry I didn't make it to the christening, but your mother told me all about it.
She said you weren't well that day.
Oh, I'm past the worst of that. Just the flu, I expect. Apparently it's a particularly nasty one this year. Would you like some tea?
Well, if it's no trouble.
No trouble. Your mother told me that she managed to work things out with you.
Yes. And I'm glad.
I'd be glad if maybe we could sort out our differences, too.
Thanks, where have you been?
Doing the rounds. Saying goodbye to me mates.
You're not shooting through again, are you?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Turbo Turner's offered me a job on the racing circuit. I didn't want to go off this time without us saying goodbye.
Are you sure that's what you want?
As good as anything. I've given up trying to decide what I want or should do anymore. These days I just flip a coin. Came up heads and I'm off.
Tad, you can't make a decision like that by the toss of a coin.
Why not? I haven't had much luck making them any other way.
I can't talk you out of leaving. And I won't, but I'm going to miss you.
You haven't seen the last of your old dad. I'll be back from time to time.
You better.
Is Paul in?
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, what's up then?
Nothing.
Well, I'll go and say goodbye to him then.
Look, just forget it, Dad. You know what Paul's like. I don't want you getting upset again.
You don't have to worry about me. I can look after myself. Come on.
God damn.
Morning, Paul.
G'day, Rob. I'm in no mood to talk business.
Typical. You don't even wait to find out why he's come before you jump down his throat.
Calm down, love. I want to apologise for all the trouble I caused at the workshop. I've been doing some thinking. I've been a bit slack lately. I tried to pull my socks up when June left, and I guess I've let you all down. I deserve to get the boot.
Now, hang on, Rob. Let's get one thing straight. I didn't sack you. You told me what I could do with your job.
No, whatever. Anyway, you don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm going back to working in the pits with Turbo Turner. So, no hard feelings?
No hard feelings.
Good. And about Charlene. She's a good kid. She'll make a first-class mechanic, so she shouldn't be penalised because of me.
No, don't you worry. I'll look after her.
Well, I got one more call to make, so I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, see you,
Bye,
Dad.
love. I love you.
I love you too.
Keep in touch.
Good luck, Rob.
I'm going to miss him.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, don't give me that. It's because of you he's leaving.
Oh, Come on, Gail. You heard him admit that he was the one in the wrong.
It's all that matters to you, isn't it? Whether a person does their job or not, that's how you decide their worth. Well, what my dad did just now makes him more of a man than you ever be.
My only regret about it all is leaving you, Madge. I reckon we could have come to something, given time.
Well, maybe it's better this way. Life has a way of dealing us these blows.
That's for sure. But I'll be in the area from time to time, so I won't forget to drop in.
You do that, Rob.
Charlene, I've had a chat with Paul. You'll be right.
Yeah. He already said he'd look after me. Sorry to see you leaving, though. If it wasn't for you, I'd never have got an apprenticeship.
Oh, someone would have taken you on eventually. Anyone with a half a brain can see you're a smart operator.
Well, thanks a million for everything.
I'd better be leaving. I hate long goodbyes.
Rob. Best of luck.
Oh, Mr. Lewis. Still, I bet you're glad to have him out of your hair.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But I really think I'll miss him. Do feel sorry for him, though. It won't be easy making a new start at his age.
Des. No. No, thanks.
Daphne?
No, thanks.
Well, this is very pleasant. I hope you'll visit more often in the future.
We will. And maybe next time we'll be able to bring Jamie around.
I'd like that very much.
Right. That's what we'll do then.
Well, I might go for a walk around the garden, work off some of that shortbread. Excuse me.
I don't blame you for hating me. I haven't been much of a father to you over the years.
Sometimes it's less painful to hate than to have to go through the process of resolving your differences.
Please. It is very important for me to resolve those differences now. I blamed your mother and you for a lot of things I had no right to. I wish I could have those years over again. I've made a hell of a mess of the past. But at least there's something I can do about the future. I've changed my will. I know money can't buy your forgiveness, but at least it might smooth the way a little. You'll be a very wealthy young woman one day.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
I'm sorry, I can't take your money.
Of course you can. Who else am I going to leave it to?
Give it to charity. Save the whales, anything.
Daphne, you're my only child. It is perfectly normal for you to have whatever I leave behind. Please, let me do this one thing.
It's not that I don't appreciate it.
All you have to do is accept it.
Let me talk to Des about it. It's too big a decision to make on my own.
All I'm asking is that you say yes. And I suppose I have no right to ask anything after all these years. All right, go on. Talk to Des. Hopefully he can talk some sense into you.
Hello. Your timing's perfect. 10 minutes earlier, you could have shared the dubious pleasures of nappy changing.
I wouldn't have minded.
That's easy to say after the event.
Oh, I take it you haven't felt any maternal stirrings after this morning's effort.
None that I haven't managed to subdue. Not that Jamie isn't cute. It hadn't really registered with me just how much hard work is entailed. He's been demanding attention all morning. It's as bad as being on night duty at the hospital, is really.
Gran, can I go and play with Bouncer? I haven't seen him since I got out of hospital.
All right, as long as you take it quietly.
I will. I can hardly keep a straight face when she's wearing that wig.
Oh, she thinks she looks terrific. I keep catching her admiring herself in mirrors when she thinks no one's looking.
Oh, better that way than self-conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Any word from Jim?
Oh, only a call to say that he arrived safely, but nothing about the case.
How worried are you?
Enough to keep dwelling on it. Apart from the effect that it's going to have on Jim and the kids, I can't bear the thought of having to move out of Ramsay Street.
It really could come to that.
It really could.
He is sweet, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and he puts me in mind of another reason why I want to stay where I am. If and when one of my grandchildren decides to present me with a great-grandchild, I want to be around to watch it grow up.
I imagine Scott and Charlene will be first off the mark.
I don't know, I was thinking more of Paul and Gail, but I suppose that's wishful thinking. Their careers seem to be more important to them than starting a family.
I must admit that was my impression. Gail was chatting to me about her marriage. Helen, I know it's none of my business, but do you think those two are happy?
Well, I thought they were. Well, what makes you wonder?
Oh, nothing really.
Bouncer's really slack. He took one look at me and ran away.
Darling, look at yourself in the mirror. You can see his point of view, can't you?
It's stunning. It's like when you fantasize about winning the lottery. First, it seems terrific. And then when you think about how complicated it'd make things, you look at it differently.
Money doesn't have to be that complicated.
But it would change everything. He's worth a fortune. Neither of us would ever have to work again. We'd never have to struggle or save for anything. Could you handle that?
Sounds all right to me.
Oh, be honest, you'd hate it. You couldn't bear it if you thought that you couldn't provide for Jamie and me.
It's not a very good reason to do you out of all that money, no?
But I'm happy the way things are. I don't want to blow it, Des, not for anything.
Neither do I.
It's not that I'm not tempted, I am. But I'm not entitled to it. The way things have been between Dad and me, it'd be like taking money from a stranger, and that would be wrong.
No, it's not that simple. Apart from us, we've got to put Jamie first. That money could make Jamie's future a hell of a lot more secure.
Why couldn't we have just won the lottery? It'd make things a lot easier.
Here we are.
You've got to promise not to call me Super Brain.
Oh, are you kidding? It's your super brain that I am counting on. Won't be a sec. I'll just clear up some of this mess. You know, I don't know why I've got such a big thing about maths. I mean, I know I'm not dumb. I read somewhere that it's got something to do with the way the different sides of the brain are made. Or is that just an excuse? Jane? Huh?
This is terrific.
World War II. It's just a history essay.
No, it's not. It's like you really thought about what happened in the war, not just put down a bunch of facts. It's so interesting and easy to read.
Anyone could write a history essay.
Not anyone can get 93 out of 100. It's weird. I mean, I've known you all this time, and I knew you wanted to be a writer, but I never really thought about whether you're any good or not. And you are, honestly, you are.
Yeah. Well, I'm still as thick as two short planks when it comes to maths.
2 + 2.
5? Oh. You see, we've got a lot of hard work ahead of us. Come on, better get started, eh?
We've talked it over, and we've decided. If you'd like to leave me a bit of money, then I'd be very grateful. But a little bit, that's all.
Is it the money you don't want? Or the fact that it's mine?
All I want from you, ever wanted, is love.
What harm would it do you to take the money? It's not going to be any use to me.
Well, we did discuss that, and if it's all right with you, you could leave the rest for Jamie in a trust fund until he's 21.
Think I could arrange that? If that's the way you want it?
That's the way we want it. A little bit for me and the rest for Jamie.
And that's what I'll do. Jamie's a lucky boy. Having parents like you.
Thanks.
For what? Giving me a chance to make up for a little of the past? Thank you.
I'm glad it wasn't me being tempted by all that money. I have an awful feeling I might have said yes.
No, we did in a way. Now when we get old and doddery, we know that Jamie's got enough to support us.
Jamie might have other plans. Like marrying me when he grows up. I'll look after all his money.
Spend it, you mean?
Easy come, easy go.
Gold digger.
How was your father? As sick as you thought?
He said it was just flu, but it was obviously more than that.
Well, your visit must have been a great comfort to him.
Perhaps, I don't know. Somehow it's a lot harder for me to break the ice with him than it was with Mum.
Yeah, well, you'll be able to open up with him a lot more next time.
Yeah.
So if you ladies will excuse me, Harold's coming to stay over here, so I better go and get him.
I suppose so. Much as I feel sorry for the poor bloke, I'm not looking forward to having him underfoot indefinitely.
No, well, Lucy and I will get out of your way. Come on, darling.
Well, can I stay? I haven't seen Mr. Bishop with all his plaster on.
I don't think it's fair to laugh at him.
I won't. Please let me stay, Gran.
All right. But if I hear a whisper that you laughed at Harold or made fun of him, you are in deep trouble, young lady.
I won't even smile. Promise. I'll see you out.
Won't be long.
Take forever if you want.
I'm glad you went to see your father.
So am I, Helen. Won't happen overnight, but maybe one day we'll learn to be close.
Well, you're fairly solid on the basic stuff. Let's see how you go on something a bit more advanced. Give me the equations for the turning points of a cubic function.
X equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b minus the square root of 4ac over 2a.
You got it down perfectly.
Well, what do you know? Clive's method works even better than I thought.
Clive's method?
Yeah, well, you taught me these equations last year. You set everything to a rhythm and it's easier to learn. I'll show you. Look. X equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b minus the square root of 4ac over 2a over 2a.
You call this work?
2a. Yeah, sure is, mate. It's the easiest way to learn calculus. Do you want to join us? Look.
No,
X
mate, no.
equals
I'd
minus
worked out a long time ago that calculus and me didn't have a big future together. Now, if you can bear to leave it for a while, lunch is ready.
Okay, yeah, we won't be long.
Hey, have you been working as hard as we have today?
Well, I wish I had been, but 3 more of my customers have given me the flick.
They say why?
No. But if any more decide to cop out on me like this, I'm going to have to ask BB to pay for herself tonight.
Oh, so BB's the hot favourite at the moment, is she?
Yeah, BB the hot favourite. We're just good friends.
Yeah.
Well, come on, let's get up like over and done with. We might as well be sitting on the medium strip of a freeway with all the interruptions around here.
Well, why don't we go over to my place this afternoon? Nan's at work and Mr. Bishop's staying with Des and Daphne.
Well, sure. That's if it's no hassle with you.
Well, I've got nothing else to do today.
Oh, thanks. I need all the help I can get. If I fail again this year, I just think I'm going to curl up and die.
You won't fail, but if I can help it.
I'm just so nervous. You wouldn't
Right.
Oh, thank you. You've all been very kind.
That shoulder's still giving you a lot of pain, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be stoic about it. No doubt it's a good exercise in character building.
Well, you can work on your character when you got the plaster off. In the meantime, I'll write you out a prescription for some painkillers.
Honestly, there is no need. I'd rather have pain management by natural causes, such as gritting my teeth.
Is it working?
No, not yet.
Well, being a martyr's all very well, but none of them had much fun in life. Now, all I'm giving you is something to help you sleep.
Oh, all right. I don't suppose it'll do any lasting damage, eh?
It won't, I assure you.
I'll pop down to the chemist to get him one.
Oh, thanks, Des. Now, if you'll all excuse me, I've got to get back to surgery.
Right.
Was Jamie asleep?
Must have worn him out. Thank you so much for looking after him. We really appreciated it.
Oh, it was a pleasure. After all, he's my favourite godson.
Which is really saying something, considering how many you've got.
Oh, thanks, Des. Bye.
See you later.
Oh, no doubt this plaster does make me look rather comical, eh?
Oh, well.
Yes.
Lucy, why don't you come and have a look at Jamie's christening outfit? Seeing as you missed out on the big occasion. OK.
Des, I want you to know how grateful I am that you took me in like this. Sharing a house with no men was causing me quite a bit of embarrassment.
Yeah. Couldn't have been much fun, mate.
Oh, sorry. Listen, just
give us a yell if you want Mike and I to...
Yes. Thank you, Des. Thank you for everything.
No worries. After all, it was my mother, the motor mouth, who started this thing in the first place. I had a word with her about the damage she did. She's already rung round her church friends and told them it was all lies.
Oh, I'm very pleased to hear it. Although, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive everyone who was responsible, your mother included.
Yeah, well, I can't blame you, mate. But at least you'll be able to hold your head up in church again.
No, I don't think so, Des. Okay, so my name may be clear, but I will still be an object of curiosity, and that is a burden that I am not prepared to bear.
Yeah, you got stacks of talking heads.
Don't you like them?
Yeah, I love them. I just didn't think you'd be into them at all.
Well, now you know.
The models and the mentors. You know, you got just about everything I like.
How come you're acting so surprised?
I don't know. I just realised I hardly know anything about you, all the things that are important to you.
Well, maybe that's because I don't talk about them as much as you do.
You reckon I talk too much, do you?
Well, not as much as I used to think you did.
We don't really know each other well at all, do we?
Well, it's changing thanks to calculus.
Who'd have thought calculus could do a thing like that, huh? Hey, do you mind if I put a few of these on in the background?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But pick something we can sing maths to, okay?
Okay. Teach.
Oh, g'day, mate. G'day. Is the patient receiving visitors?
Oh, he sure is. Actually, you can take over from me. I've got to wash the car. I'll pick up that prescription for you too, mate.
Oh, yes, thank you, Des. Thank you.
G'day, Harold. How's it going?
Oh, well, I have felt better, Henry.
We were all a bit disappointed at home. We were sort of hoping you might want to come and stay with us.
Yes, well, it was very kind of your mother to ask, but I'm sure she doesn't want me in the house.
Oh, sure she does, Harold. You know how much she thinks of you.
Very little if her actions are anything to go by. Certainly a true friend would not have contributed to spreading slander the way she did.
Yeah, she was wrong, all right. But hey, give her a break. She's really sorry about what she did. And Harold, you're a Christian. Aren't you supposed to forgive?
I'm afraid it'd take a better man than myself to forgive such extreme cruelty.
Hi, Henry. Guess what? I've just been watching Daphne feed Jamie.
I'm surprised you didn't put the poor kid off his food wearing that wig.
I don't care what you think. I like it.
Give it here. I'll show you how it looks. Tina Turner.
Henry, take it off. Take it off. It doesn't suit you at all.
I know, it looks rather dashing.
Yeah, Harold, you try it on.
No. Come on. No, come on.
Live
No,
dangerously.
Henry, come on, take it off, please.
Harold, it looks great.
Look, you're taking advantage of an invalid here.
I'd love to stay and chat, mate, but I've got things to do.
Henry, don't leave me like this.
See ya.
I'd be delighted to see you. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Have we come at a bad time?
I really don't think there's much point in me saying goodbye, Lucy.
Coward. Why don't I make us all a nice cup of tea?
Thank you, dear. That would be lovely.
And I'll help.
And how's little,
Jamie. He's fine, thanks.
I don't believe I've seen you in the church since his christening, or am I wrong?
We usually sit up the back.
And we are going tomorrow, aren't we, Des?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I look forward to seeing you there.
It wasn't really necessary for you to remove the wig on our account.
Definitely not. If you want to wear a wig, you wear one. That's what I always say.
Yeah, well, actually, I wasn't wearing it on purpose. You know, it was just a prank by one of the youngsters, wasn't it, Lucy? Eh?
Henry and I were trying to cheer Mr. Bishop up. He doesn't need a wig. He's got all his own hair. Sort of.
That'll do, Lucy. In fact, it might be a good time for you to go home, eh?
Actually, I can hear Gran calling me now.
Yes.
Bye, everyone. See you, Lucy.
We did, of course, call in to see how you were bearing up after your accident.
And more importantly, we came to tell you that Eileen Clarke has admitted that the rumours about you were totally unfounded.
We know you're a very strong moral character.
And we're hoping to hear your voice in the choir again as soon as you've recuperated from your injuries.
Yes, well, thank you, Reverend, but I'm afraid that would be impossible. As soon as I'm well enough, I'll be leaving Erinsborough.
Surely you don't mean that.
Oh, I do, Reverend. I most definitely do.
Okay, Okay, you can relax now.
Yeah?
You got one wrong.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah. See? It was a minus B, so you should have added it.
Yep, I got you.
Only one wrong, though. That's pretty good. You're doing really well.
Only you know how to explain it, so it's easy.
You flatterer.
No, it's true. I really appreciate your help, and not just for my own sake. It would have broken Charlene's heart to sell that dress.
Well, I'm not just doing you a favour. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah? Enough to help me again tomorrow?
Yeah, you bet.
I'll tell you what, if it's a good day, why don't we go down the park and we can study there?
Sounds good to me. I could pack us some sort of picnic lunch.
Oh, great. You know, I can't believe it. I'm actually looking forward to working again. I better go.
Okay.
I'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jane.
You sure you're doing the right thing, Harold?
We will miss you an awful lot if you go.
Nevertheless, I must go. I doubt that you understand just how deeply betrayed I feel.
Yeah, but Mum's really sorry for what she did, and so is Mrs. Mangle. Can't you give them another chance?
If it were just your mother or Mrs. Mangle, maybe I could reconsider Des. After all, they are known for their impetuous nature.
Putting it mildly.
It's Madge I can't forgive. That a woman that I held in such high regard could deliberately wound me in that callous way. That's a hurt that I'll carry with me for a long, long time.
I don't know, Harold. What about Daph? She's just made up with her father and she's disliked him for years. She had more reason to resent him than you have Madge.
I'm not exaggerating, Harold. It feels as if a huge weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
So why don't you talk to her, mate?
She cares about you an awful lot. You know she does. And if you don't make up with her, you're the one who's going to end up feeling unhappy.
I doubt that I could feel any unhappier than I do right now. Could you do something for me, please?
You want me to take you to go and see Madge?
No, I want to blow my nose. Would you hand me a tissue, please?
All right, Harold, blow, mate.
I learned heaps today, Grant. Jane is a fantastic teacher, you know.
That doesn't surprise me one bit. Now, if I could just have a quick word with Henry.
I don't know if he's home. I'll just check. Henry! 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 You gonna book him to mow the lawns, eh? That's a good idea while Dad's away. Mate, Gran wants to talk to you. Is Charlene home?
She's out working on Willie, mate.
Willie?
Yeah, will he go or won't he? Well, it's an old bomb she's fixing. You finished work for the day already?
Well, I didn't have much choice. 2 more customers cancelled on me this Arvo.
What?
Look, it's really weird. I've lost nearly a quarter of my customers over the last 2 days, and none of them will tell me why.
Well, I might have the answer to that. I found this in my letterbox. I think you should read it.
Henry Ramsay is an ex-crim. What is this?
No, let me see this. He is only doing the lawns so he can case all the houses before you rob them.
I don't get it. Who'd do that to me?